First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Simmons. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Oubre, no one around him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, Brunson, after Ben Simmons' three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And stolen by Simmons. Isaac outside. Swiped it away. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
Here's Levine. And the rejection by Tatum. Pass to Craig. Golden State moving the ball around. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Levine. Will it go? The kick out to Lopez. From deep 3-point range. And Tatum pulls it down. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 8.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Levine. Here's Isaac. Drops in the layup for 2.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac. A young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors. It's Anthony with the drive. Good defensive work there by Young. Driving to the basket. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pass to Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Both teams deciding to change it up. .105 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop. Rejected by Harris. Outside Rose. Shoots from the line. Rebound Andre Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Markkanen. And it's good. 2 points.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. But D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
And they get it back. Back to Looney. Misses off the left iron.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Markkanen can't get it to go. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis basketball.
Stolen by Rose. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Warriors. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. In a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Pass to Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Count that one. Young's got his second bucket.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Nice move. Curry can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 17. Rose with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Harris, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. time to time, things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
Off the pass, LaVine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Here's Brunson. It's sent back down by Simmons. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Simmons. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Simmons. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Now Brunson. He's got 13. It's tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Craig. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's LaVine.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
For Memphis, they have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like LaVine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Outside Tatum. And another 3 for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Brooks. Kick out to LaVine. Oubre with the steal.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Pass to Craig. Brunson with it. He's got 13. Shot clock at 5.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And Ben Gregg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Charity stripe shot. Again, Golden State.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
LaVine, that's good. LaVine's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Warriors leading by 17. Tatum deciding where to go with it.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And so he makes both from the line. And here is Anthony. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Isaac. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Isaac's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, Derrick Rose.
Warriors leading by 20. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Oubre with the steal. Here's Claxton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Claxton's got his third basket of the night right there.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And they get it. Simmons. It's blocked.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Up top, Simmons. 8 points for him. Misses from close range.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Outside Curry. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Tatum's got 16 points.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
It's hauled in by Claxton.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Kept alive. The kick out to Tatum. No good on the three.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Crafty move. And Tatum pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Pass to Markkanen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. They set the pick. Harris with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Right side, Williams to the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Brunson, good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Outside Williams. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Brunson with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Markkanen. The 3. And another miss by Memphis. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
"17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to Anthony. Outside Curry. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Seth Curry gets the 3.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break.
The Grizzlies, 44. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. From the stripe. Yep, that one goes. Fournier's got his first 2 points of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. He has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Fournier's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And here's Barnes for three. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Levine. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Fournier. It's sent back down by Simmons. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Looney. Blocked again. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Fournier for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Back to Levine. On the wing, Williams. His first shot coming late.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
On the wing, Levine. Up top, Simmons. Isaac trying to break free.
Ben
Simmons' shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called the Warriors. So it's both teams making substitutions here. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's Tatum. Tries again. Pass to Brunson. Craig sets a screen.
Blocking foul called on Andre Drummond. Second personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The second chance effort. And the layup good by Tatum. And that's now 20 points for Jason Tatum.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Brunson. Excellent D there from Anthony. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
First team foul.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials, I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. No good on that one.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021, Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And then LaVine with the jam.
Assist goes to
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Pass to Oubre. In the corner. Tatum with it. Stolen by LaVine. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the